Bhagavad Gita 8.1. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse lays the foundation for understanding the eternal truths that transcend the temporal nature of the material world. In the age characterized by spiritual decline and materialism, Arjuna's inquiry resonates with the existential quest of individuals today. The question, "What is Brahman?" echoes the contemporary yearning for a deeper understanding of the ultimate reality beyond the transient. In the chaos of Kali Yuga, the pursuit of the eternal is more relevant than ever. The term Adhyatma invites individuals to explore the inner dimensions of the self, fostering self-realization in a world obsessed with external pursuits. This verse, therefore, serves as a clarion call to modern seekers, urging them to look beyond the ephemeral and embark on a journey of self-discovery. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in the rampant materialism and the relentless pursuit of external success. Individuals often find themselves entangled in the web of worldly achievements, neglecting the profound questions about the nature of existence. This verse becomes a guiding beacon, prompting individuals to pause and reflect on the deeper aspects of life amidst the clamor of material pursuits. The term adhibhuta, referring to the material manifestation, resonates with the challenges of environmental degradation and exploitation in the present era. The verse encourages a holistic perspective, urging humanity to recognize its interconnectedness with the material world and take responsible stewardship. Furthermore, in the age of technological advancement and scientific exploration, the term Adadeva becomes pertinent. It invites contemplation on the cosmic order and the unseen forces that govern the universe. This verse serves as a reminder that, in the pursuit of knowledge, one must not lose sight of the divine orchestration underlying the scientific laws. In essence, this verse extends its timeless wisdom to the contemporary seeker, offering a roadmap to navigate the complexities of Kali Yuga. It prompts individuals to transcend the ephemeral and embark on a quest for the eternal, fostering a harmonious coexistence with the material world while recognizing the divine order that governs all existence.
Bhagavad Gita 8.2. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse addresses the pivotal question of recognizing the divine within the physical realm. In an era marked by materialism and sensory indulgence, the inquiry about the presence of adhyana within the body becomes profoundly relevant. The verse serves as a beacon for individuals navigating the challenges of a world consumed by external pursuits. The term adhyana, being the lord of sacrificial acts, implies the divine presence in every action and ritual. In Kali Yuga, where the pursuit of material success often overshadows spiritual contemplation, this verse calls individuals to reevaluate their perspective. It prompts a shift in consciousness, urging them to recognize the divine dimension in their daily endeavors. The question posed by Arjuna resonates with the contemporary quest for meaning and purpose in life. Amid the hustle and bustle of Kali Yuga, individuals grapple with existential questions, seeking a deeper understanding of their existence. This verse becomes a guiding light, inviting them to explore the sacred within the mundane and discover the divine purpose underlying their actions. At the time of death, the inquiry into how the Lord is to be known by the self-controlled holds profound significance. In an age where spiritual neglect is pervasive, the verse calls attention to the importance of a disciplined and self-controlled life. The self-controlled individual, according to the verse, possesses the awareness to recognize the divine essence at the culmination of their earthly journey. An illustrative example of the verse's significance in Kali Yuga can be found in the chaos of modern lifestyles. Individuals often find themselves entangled in a web of material pursuits, overlooking the sacredness inherent in their actions. This verse becomes a clarion call for a mindful and self-disciplined approach to life, guiding individuals to recognize the divine in the ordinary and prepare for a conscious departure from the material realm. In essence, this verse transcends its historical context, offering timeless wisdom for those traversing the challenges of Kali Yuga. It beckons individuals to discover the divine in the ordinary, cultivate self-control amidst sensory indulgence, and embark on a journey of conscious living that resonates with the eternal truths encapsulated in the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita 8.3. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse provides profound insights into the nature of Brahman and the significance of actions. The term Akṣhara Brahma, speaks directly to the transient nature of the material world in the current age. In an era marked by impermanence and constant change, the verse invites individuals to turn their attention towards the imperishable and eternal reality, beyond the temporal. The concept of svabhava as self-knowledge becomes crucial in the current age, where individuals grapple with identity crises and existential questions. Amidst the chaos of Kali Yuga, this verse prompts seekers to embark on a journey of self-discovery, recognizing their inherent divinity. The pursuit of self-knowledge becomes a transformative endeavor, offering solace and stability in a world marked by uncertainty. The term visarga as fructive activities takes on a nuanced meaning in the context of Kali Yuga. In an age characterized by materialistic pursuits, the verse challenges individuals to reassess the purpose of their actions. It encourages a shift from self-centered endeavors to actions performed as offerings to the divine. This shift in perspective becomes a guiding principle for individuals seeking meaning and fulfillment in their lives. An illustrative example of the verse's significance in Kali Yuga can be found in the modern obsession with material success and accumulation. Individuals often find themselves caught in a cycle of relentless action, driven by external ambitions. This verse becomes a timeless guide, urging individuals to reevaluate the true purpose of their actions, recognizing them as offerings to the Supreme that contribute to the cosmic order. In essence, this verse extends its timeless wisdom to the challenges of Kali Yuga, providing a roadmap for individuals to navigate the impermanence of the material world. It calls for a shift in consciousness, guiding seekers to explore the eternal nature of Brahman, cultivate self-knowledge, and perform actions as offerings to the divine, thereby transcending the limitations of the current age.
Bhagavad Gita 8.4. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse illuminates the intricate relationship between the Supreme and the manifested world. The term adhibhuta, signifying the perishable nature of the material elements, resonates with the impermanence prevalent in the current age. In a world marked by constant change and uncertainty, the verse invites individuals to reflect on the transient nature of the external elements and recognize the divine amidst the impermanent. Purusha, as the cosmic personality of God, highlights the interconnectedness of all living beings with the Supreme. In Kali Yuga, characterized by individualism and isolation, this concept serves as a reminder of the inherent unity that binds all of creation. The verse prompts seekers to transcend the divisive tendencies of the age and cultivate a sense of oneness with the Supreme Soul. The term Adhidaivatam, denoting the Lord of the celestial gods, emphasizes the divine order that governs the cosmos. In an era marked by chaos and discord, the verse encourages individuals to align their lives with the higher principles of righteousness and cosmic harmony. Recognizing the presence of the divine order becomes a guiding principle for navigating the challenges of Kali Yuga. Adhyana, as the Lord of all sacrifices, underscores the divine presence within the embodied self. In a materialistic age, where the pursuit of personal gain often overshadows spiritual considerations, the verse calls individuals to rediscover the sacred within. It prompts seekers to view their actions as offerings to the divine, fostering a sense of purpose and transcendence in the midst of worldly pursuits. An illustrative example of the verse's significance in Kali Yuga can be found in the modern disconnect between individuals and the environment. The verse serves as a call to recognize the divine in the perishable elements of nature, fostering a sense of responsibility and stewardship towards the earth. This holistic perspective aligns with the timeless wisdom embedded in the Bhagavad Gita, offering a transformative approach to living in harmony with the Supreme in the current age. In essence, this verse provides a profound understanding of the Supreme's presence in various facets of creation, offering timeless guidance for individuals navigating the complexities of Kali Yuga. It beckons seekers to recognize the divine within the impermanent, embrace the interconnectedness of all life, align with the cosmic order, and view their actions as sacred offerings to the Supreme.
Bhagavad Gita 8.5. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse offers profound solace and guidance for individuals navigating the uncertainties of life and death. The promise of attaining the divine by remembering the Supreme at the time of death becomes a beacon of hope and reassurance in an era characterized by spiritual confusion and material distractions. The verse underscores the simplicity and accessibility of the path to divine union. In a world where the pursuit of spirituality can be overshadowed by the complexities of daily life, Lord Kukwa's assurance provides a straightforward and direct approach. The act of remembering the Supreme at the moment of departure is presented as a transformative key, transcending the challenges of Kali Yuga. Bhavam as achieving a godlike nature holds particular significance in the context of an age marked by spiritual forgetfulness. In Kali Yuga, individuals may find themselves entangled in the materialistic pursuits of the external world, often forgetting their divine essence. This verse serves as a reminder that, regardless of the distractions and challenges, sincere remembrance of the Supreme ensures a return to one's inherent divinity. An illustrative example of the verse's significance in Kali Yuga can be found in the hectic and demanding nature of modern lifestyles. Amidst the chaos and distractions, individuals may forget the spiritual dimension of their existence. The verse becomes a guiding principle, urging individuals to cultivate a habit of remembering the Supreme amidst the busyness of life, ensuring a seamless transition to a divine state at the time of death. In essence, this verse stands as a timeless assurance, offering a straightforward path to divine realization in the context of Kali Yuga. It speaks directly to the heart of seekers, assuring them that the simple act of remembering the Supreme at the crucial moment ensures a divine transition, free from doubt or uncertainty. Bhagavad Gita 8.6. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse addresses the critical aspect of mental focus and contemplation during the transition of the soul. The verse underscores the profound influence of sustained thought patterns on the soul's trajectory at the time of death. In an age characterized by distractions and fragmented attention, this teaching becomes particularly relevant and transformative. The verse prompts individuals to reflect on their habitual thought patterns and emphasizes the need for cultivating a spiritual mindset throughout life. In Kali Yuga, where the mind can be easily pulled in various directions by external stimuli, the verse serves as a reminder of the importance of conscious and intentional thinking. It encourages individuals to be vigilant about the quality of their thoughts, recognizing their impact on the ultimate journey of the soul. The concept of Bhagavad Gita as being absorbed in contemplation becomes a guiding principle for individuals seeking a meaningful and purposeful life in Kali Yuga. It calls for a continuous effort to align one's thoughts with higher principles and spiritual ideals. In the face of distractions and worldly temptations, the verse serves as a beacon, urging individuals to maintain a constant awareness of the divine. An illustrative example of the verse's significance in Kali Yuga can be found in the prevalent culture of constant distraction and information overload. The verse encourages individuals to consciously choose their thought patterns, steering away from negativity and materialism. It advocates for a lifestyle that prioritizes spiritual contemplation, ensuring a positive and purposeful mental state at the time of death. In essence, this verse offers a timeless teaching on the transformative power of sustained contemplation, urging individuals in Kali Yuga to be vigilant about their thought patterns and consciously direct their minds towards the divine. It serves as a practical and profound guide for navigating the challenges of the current age with spiritual resilience and focus.
Bhagavad Gita 8.7. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse serves as a beacon of guidance, providing a practical and profound solution to the challenges of the age. The verse's directive to remember the Supreme at all times, coupled with unwavering devotion, becomes a timeless formula for navigating the complexities of life in Kali Yuga. The verse addresses the prevalent distractions and fluctuations of the mind that individuals often encounter in the current age. In a world filled with constant stimuli and material temptations, the instruction to keep the mind and intellect fixed on the Supreme is particularly relevant. It stands as a reminder that amidst the chaos of Kali Yuga, one can find stability and purpose by maintaining a continuous connection with the divine. Mayar Pitamano Buddhi, as surrendering one's mind and intellect to the Supreme holds profound significance in an era marked by mental unrest and confusion. The verse encourages individuals to consciously align their thoughts and decisions with the higher principles of righteousness and devotion. This intentional surrender becomes a transformative practice, guiding individuals through the challenges of Kali Yuga with a sense of inner peace and spiritual resilience. An illustrative example of the verse's significance in Kali Yuga can be found in the fast-paced and information-driven nature of modern life. Amidst the constant demands and distractions, individuals may find it challenging to maintain a focused and spiritual mindset. The verse becomes a guiding principle, urging individuals to cultivate a habit of continuous remembrance of the Supreme, ensuring a steady connection with the divine amidst the busyness of life. In essence, this verse offers a practical and timeless solution for individuals navigating the complexities of Kali Yuga. It beckons seekers to cultivate a continuous remembrance of the Supreme, surrendering their minds and intellects to the divine, and thereby ensuring a steadfast journey towards spiritual fulfillment without a doubt.
Bhagavad Gita 8.8. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse becomes a guiding light for individuals seeking spiritual fulfillment amidst the distractions and challenges of the age. The verse underscores the importance of a focused and disciplined mind in the practice of yoga and meditation. Abhyasa yoga, or the practice of constant remembrance of the Supreme, becomes a crucial tool for navigating the mental turbulence characteristic of Kali Yuga. In an era marked by information overload and constant stimuli, individuals may find it challenging to maintain a steady focus on spiritual pursuits. The verse encourages a consistent and habitual practice of meditation, creating a sanctuary of inner calm amid the chaos of the external world. The instruction to keep the mind from deviating towards any other thing highlights the need for intentional mindfulness in Kali Yuga. The verse serves as a reminder that the mind, when disciplined through continuous meditation, becomes a powerful instrument for spiritual ascent. In a world filled with distractions and diversions, the verse encourages individuals to cultivate a habit of unwavering concentration on the divine. An illustrative example of the verse's significance in Kali Yuga can be found in the prevalent culture of constant digital engagement. The verse offers a timeless solution for individuals grappling with the incessant flow of information and stimuli, urging them to carve out moments of dedicated meditation and remembrance amidst the digital noise. In essence, this verse provides practical guidance for individuals navigating the challenges of Kali Yuga, emphasizing the transformative power of disciplined meditation and continuous remembrance on the path to attaining the Supreme Divine Personality.
Bhagavad Gita 8.9. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse offers a sublime and transformative perspective for individuals seeking solace and spiritual elevation. The verse's description of the divine as the omniscient, ancient, and the controller of all provides a powerful focus for meditation and contemplation. The term achinchirupam, describing the inconceivable form of the divine, becomes especially relevant in an era marked by skepticism and materialism. In Kali Yuga, where faith and spiritual values may be challenged, the verse encourages individuals to go beyond conventional understanding and delve into the transcendental nature of the Supreme. The attributes of the divine, such as being minuter than an atom yet supporting all, become a source of inspiration for individuals navigating the complexities of the modern world. In an age where individuals may feel overwhelmed by the vastness of information and challenges, the verse provides a focal point for meditation, inviting seekers to contemplate the divine as the unifying force sustaining the entire creation. An illustrative example of the verse's significance in Kali Yuga can be found in the pursuit of inner peace and spiritual connection amidst the chaos of the external world. The verse serves as a reminder that, through meditation on the divine's ineffable qualities, individuals can find a refuge beyond the limitations of material existence. In essence, this verse offers a profound perspective on the divine, inviting individuals in Kali Yuga to engage in transformative meditation, contemplating the incomprehensible nature of the Supreme and finding solace in the eternal and effulgent aspect of the divine.
Bhagavad Gita 8.10. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse unfolds as a profound guide for individuals navigating the intricacies of the modern age, especially during the crucial moment of departure. The verse provides insights into the spiritual practices that can influence the soul's journey beyond earthly existence. Kali Yuga is characterized by an abundance of distractions, materialism, and a pervasive sense of chaos. In such a challenging era, the emphasis on an unwavering mind becomes particularly pertinent. The verse suggests that the focused mind, coupled with devotion and the power of yoga can act as a stabilizing force, allowing individuals to maintain spiritual clarity amidst the distractions of the contemporary world. The term prayonikail, signifying the time of departure, holds special relevance in Kali Yuga, where individuals often face uncertainties and challenges in the transition from life to death. The verse encourages practitioners to cultivate mindfulness and devotion, ensuring a conscious and spiritually aligned departure. The instruction to fix the life breath between the two eyebrows is symbolic of channeling spiritual energies in Kali Yuga, where individuals may grapple with a disconnect from spiritual practices. This guidance serves as a beacon, urging them to re-establish a connection with their inner selves and the divine. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in the journey of a devoted soul facing the uncertainties of the modern world. In the midst of worldly distractions and challenges, a dedicated practitioner, armed with an unwavering mind and the power of yoga, consciously directs their life breath towards spiritual convergence. This focused departure, guided by devotion and mindfulness, becomes a transformative experience, transcending the limitations of the material realm. In essence, this verse offers timeless wisdom for individuals in Kali Yuga, providing a roadmap for conscious and spiritually aligned departures, even in the face of the complexities of the contemporary age.
Bhagavad Gita 8.11. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse emerges as a beacon of guidance for individuals navigating the complexities of the modern age. The imperishable, described by Vedic scholars and attained by self-disciplined ascetics, holds profound relevance in an era marked by impermanence and material pursuits. Kali Yuga is characterized by a pursuit of transient pleasures, widespread attachment to material possessions, and a general lack of spiritual discipline. In this milieu, the declaration of the imperishable serves as a reminder of the enduring truth beyond the ephemeral nature of the world. Scholars of the Vedas, who possess deep knowledge, guide seekers toward this eternal reality. The term brahmacharyam, interpreted as celibacy, takes on a broader significance in Kali Yuga. It symbolizes disciplined living and the conscious choice to detach from worldly distractions. In a society inundated with sensory stimuli and instant gratification, the practice of celibacy becomes a powerful means to redirect one's focus towards the spiritual goal. This verse encourages individuals in Kali Yuga to contemplate the imperishable, acknowledging the limitations of material pursuits and cultivating a sense of detachment. It serves as a reminder that the ultimate goal can be attained through a life of wisdom, renunciation, and a conscious effort to transcend the transient nature of the material world. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in the journey of a sincere seeker navigating the challenges of contemporary living. In a world consumed by the pursuit of ephemeral pleasures, the seeker, inspired by Vedic wisdom, embraces a life of discipline, self-control, and detachment. The practice of celibacy becomes a conscious choice to rise above worldly distractions and direct energy towards the imperishable. In essence, this verse provides a timeless blueprint for individuals in Kali Yuga, offering a pathway to the imperishable through a life marked by knowledge, renunciation, and a conscious pursuit of spiritual goals. Bhagavad Gita 8.12. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse emerges as a practical guide for individuals seeking inner solace and spiritual growth amidst the distractions of the modern age. The metaphorical closing of all gates suggests a deliberate withdrawal from external stimuli, a crucial practice in an era inundated with sensory overload. Kali Yuga is characterized by rampant externalization of attention, constant engagement with technology, and a barrage of sensory inputs. In this scenario, the directive to confine the mind and the heart becomes a pertinent tool for regaining inner focus. It encourages individuals to turn away from the external chaos and engage in self-reflection, fostering a connection with their innermost being. The act of fixing the life breath in the head signifies a conscious elevation of consciousness. In a time where mental health challenges are prevalent, this guidance becomes particularly relevant. By directing attention to the higher faculties of the mind, individuals can cultivate mental clarity, resilience, and a sense of inner peace. The practice of yogic concentration, as outlined in this verse, becomes a transformative tool for individuals navigating the challenges of Kali Yuga. It offers a pathway to inner calm, enabling practitioners to synchronize mind, breath, and consciousness. This alignment becomes a source of strength, resilience, and spiritual fortitude in the face of external turbulence. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in the journey of a modern seeker. Bombarded by constant external stimuli, the seeker consciously adopts practices to close the gates to sensory distractions. Through mindfulness and meditation, the seeker turns inward, confining the mind in the heart for moments of deep introspection. This intentional effort to fix the life breath in the head results in a heightened state of awareness and inner tranquility. In essence, this verse provides practical wisdom for individuals in Kali Yuga, offering a roadmap for inner transformation and resilience. The timeless guidance to engage in yogic concentration serves as a beacon of light, empowering seekers to navigate the challenges of the modern age with grace and inner strength.
Bhagavad Gita 8.13. In the context of Kali Yuga, where distractions and chaos abound, the simplicity and potency of this verse resonate profoundly. The utterance of the sacred syllable Om, representing the formless Brahman, serves as a beacon of spiritual practice. Kali Yuga is characterized by a rapid pace of life, technological bombardment, and a constant influx of sensory stimuli. In this age of information overload, the simplicity of chanting Om provides a sanctuary for the seeker. The one-syllabled sound, with its inherent vibrational significance, acts as a powerful tool for centering the mind amidst external tumult. The verse's emphasis on simultaneously remembering Sri Krishna during departure acknowledges the challenges of spiritual focus in Kali Yuga. The conscious effort to connect with the divine at life's conclusion becomes a transformative practice, offering solace and direction in the midst of worldly distractions. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in the life of a contemporary spiritual aspirant. In a world filled with constant noise and digital distractions, the aspirant turns to the simplicity of chanting Om for moments of respite and inner clarity. The deliberate remembrance of Sri Krishna during daily life, and especially at the time of transition, becomes a source of spiritual grounding and guidance. In essence, this verse encapsulates a timeless and accessible spiritual practice, offering individuals in Kali Yuga tangible means to reconnect with the divine. The sacred syllable Om, when infused with sincere remembrance of Sri Krishna, becomes a transformative force, guiding the soul towards its ultimate destination, the supreme goal. Bhagavad Gita 8.14. In the context of Kali Yuga, where attention spans are short and distractions are abundant, the significance of this verse becomes paramount. The verse highlights the accessibility of the divine for a yogi, who can maintain an undivided focus on the supreme, even in the face of numerous distractions. Kali Yuga is characterized by a multitude of sensory stimuli, technological advancements, and a constant influx of information. In such a challenging environment, the ability to remain single-minded in devotion becomes a rare and precious trait. The verse encourages individuals in Kali Yuga to cultivate a consistent and unwavering remembrance of the divine, transcending the noise of the external world. The yogi described in the verse serves as an exemplar for those navigating the complexities of Kali Yuga. This yogi, by dedicating time daily for uninterrupted divine remembrance, becomes a beacon of inspiration. In a world filled with myriad diversions, the yogi's ability to stay connected with the divine underscores the timeless relevance of focused devotion. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in the life of a modern spiritual seeker. Despite the challenges posed by the fast-paced digital age, the seeker establishes a daily routine of undisturbed contemplation on the divine. In doing so, the seeker embodies the essence of the verse, demonstrating that even in the midst of external distractions, a dedicated focus on the Supreme is not only possible but also profoundly transformative. In essence, this verse offers a timeless prescription for those traversing the tumultuous terrain of Kali Yuga. It beckons individuals to cultivate an unwavering connection with the divine, transcending the chaos of the external world and unlocking the path to effortless communion with the Supreme.
Bhagavad Gita 8.15. In the context of Kali Yuga, where the human experience is often characterized by turmoil, uncertainty, and the transient nature of worldly affairs, this verse holds immense significance. The verse provides solace and hope to individuals navigating the challenges of the contemporary age. Kali Yuga is described as an era of heightened materialism, where the pursuit of ephemeral pleasures often leads to increased suffering. The verse offers a timeless assurance that those who attain the divine represented by Lord Krishna transcend the cycle of repeated births in this world, which is marked by both temporary joys and inevitable sufferings. In the midst of the chaotic and unpredictable nature of Kali Yuga, the promise of liberation becomes a guiding light for spiritual seekers. The verse encourages individuals to aspire for a connection with the divine, recognizing it as the pathway to ultimate freedom from the cyclical nature of existence. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in the life of a sincere seeker facing the challenges of the modern world. By dedicating time and effort to spiritual practices, the seeker experiences a profound transformation. The seeker, having attained a connection with the divine, navigates the complexities of life with a sense of inner peace and detachment, ultimately transcending the limitations of material existence. In essence, this verse serves as a beacon of hope and guidance for individuals in Kali Yuga, reminding them that the pursuit of the divine leads to liberation from the transient and often challenging nature of the world. It inspires a shift in focus from the ephemeral to the eternal, offering a profound solution to the existential dilemmas of the contemporary age.
Bhagavad Gita 8.16, in the context of Kali Yuga, where the cyclical nature of existence is keenly felt. This verse provides a profound understanding of the eternal recurrence of life. It addresses the fundamental question of whether escape from the cycle of rebirth is possible and offers hope to those seeking liberation in the present age. Kali Yuga is characterized by its tumultuous nature, marked by spiritual degradation and an increase in materialistic pursuits. The verse resonates with the existential concerns of individuals in Kali Yuga, assuring them that the journey to the divine realm is a path of ultimate liberation. In the contemporary age, where the complexities of life often lead to a sense of entanglement and despair, this verse offers solace. It suggests that, despite the challenges and uncertainties of Kali Yuga, the attainment of the divine, represented by Lord Krishna, leads to freedom from the perpetual cycle of birth and death. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in the life of a seeker facing the challenges of the modern world. By aligning one's consciousness with the divine, the seeker transcends the cyclical nature of worldly existence, finding liberation from the constant flux of life and death. In essence, this verse serves as a beacon of hope and guidance for individuals in Kali Yuga, providing assurance that the pursuit of the divine leads to liberation from the relentless cycle of birth and rebirth. It inspires seekers to navigate the challenges of the present age with the understanding that ultimate freedom is attainable through a connection with the Supreme. Bhagavad Gita 8.17, in the context of Kali Yuga, where individuals often grapple with a limited perspective of time. This verse provides a cosmic perspective on the duration of Brahma's day and night. It serves as a reminder of the vastness of cosmic time, transcending the temporal concerns of the present age. Kali Yuga is characterized by a shorter lifespan, reduced understanding of cosmic principles, and an accelerated pace of existence. This verse offers a broader context, inviting individuals to contemplate the cyclical nature of creation and dissolution governed by Brahma's day and night. In the contemporary age, where the perception of time is often constrained by immediate concerns, this verse encourages a shift in perspective. It prompts individuals to expand their awareness beyond the temporal limitations of Kali Yuga and contemplate the grandeur of cosmic time, symbolized by the immense duration of Brahma's day and night. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in the life of a seeker seeking solace and perspective. By contemplating the cosmic time scale described in the verse, the seeker gains a broader understanding of existence, transcending the challenges and limitations of the present age. In essence, this verse offers individuals in Kali Yuga an opportunity to transcend the narrow confines of temporal thinking. It invites them to reflect on the profound cosmic principles governing time, fostering a sense of awe and humility in the face of the vastness of creation and dissolution.
Bhagavad Gita 8.18. In the context of Kali Yuga, where individuals often experience a fragmented and transient understanding of existence, this verse provides a cosmic perspective on the cyclical nature of creation and dissolution. It serves as a reminder that the manifested worlds, with their complex and diverse phenomena, are part of a larger cosmic cycle. Kali Yuga is marked by an accelerated pace of life, where individuals may feel disconnected from the deeper rhythms of the universe. This verse encourages a contemplation of the grand cosmic order, transcending the temporal constraints of the present age. It invites individuals to recognize that the challenges and complexities of the material world are part of a larger divine plan. The significance of this verse in Kali Yuga lies in its potential to awaken a sense of awe and humility in an age where individuals may be preoccupied with immediate concerns. This verse prompts a shift in perspective. It invites reflection on the eternal dance of creation and dissolution, fostering a deeper understanding of life's transient nature within the vast canvas of cosmic time. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in the life of a modern seeker navigating the complexities of contemporary existence. By contemplating the cyclical nature of creation and dissolution described in the verse, the seeker gains a broader perspective, finding solace and purpose amid the challenges of the current age. In essence, this verse offers individuals in Kali Yuga an opportunity to transcend the temporal limitations of fragmented understanding. It invites them to align their awareness with the timeless rhythms of the cosmos, fostering a sense of connection to the larger tapestry of creation and dissolution. Bhagavad Gita 8.19. In the context of Kali Yuga, where individuals often grapple with the challenges of impermanence and transience, this verse offers a profound insight into the cyclical nature of life. It provides a cosmic perspective on the continuous process of birth and dissolution that every being undergoes. Kali Yuga is characterized by rapid changes, uncertainties, and a constant flux of circumstances. In such a dynamic environment, individuals may find solace in understanding the cyclical nature of their existence. This verse serves as a reminder that the challenges and joys of life are part of a larger cosmic rhythm, where each being experiences the recurring cycles of birth and dissolution. The significance of this verse in Kali Yuga lies in its potential to bring resilience and equanimity. By recognizing the cyclical nature of life, individuals can cultivate a sense of detachment from the transient aspects of existence. This understanding encourages a balanced perspective, helping individuals navigate the complexities of the current age with greater wisdom and inner strength. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in the life of a person facing constant changes and uncertainties. By contemplating the cyclical nature of birth and dissolution described in the verse, the individual gains a broader perspective, fostering resilience and acceptance amid the impermanence of worldly affairs. This understanding can be a source of spiritual strength, guiding individuals to find stability within themselves even when external circumstances are in flux. In conclusion, this verse provides a timeless teaching that resonates with the challenges of Kali Yuga. It invites individuals to recognize the cyclical nature of life, offering a perspective that transcends the limitations of fragmented understanding. It invites them to align their awareness with the timeless rhythms of the cosmos, fostering a sense of connection to the larger tapestry of creation and dissolution.
Bhagavad Gita 8.20. In the context of Kali Yuga, where individuals often grapple with the impermanence and fleeting nature of the material world, this verse offers a profound perspective. It introduces the concept of an eternal, unmanifested reality that exists beyond the cycles of creation and dissolution. In the tumultuous times of Kali Yuga, individuals may find solace in understanding the eternal nature of the Supreme. The verse implies that there is a reality beyond the transient manifestations and unmanifested phases, a reality that remains untouched even when the world undergoes destruction. This understanding provides a source of stability and reassurance amid the uncertainties of the current age. Significantly, this verse invites individuals to contemplate the existence of a timeless and indestructible dimension. In the face of the challenges presented by Kali Yuga, this contemplation can serve as a guiding light, reminding individuals to anchor themselves in the eternal and unchanging essence beyond the temporal flux. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in a person seeking spiritual solace amidst the rapid changes and uncertainties of the age. By reflecting on the concept of an eternal, unmanifested reality, individuals can cultivate a sense of inner stability, recognizing that there is a dimension beyond the ephemeral nature of the material world. This understanding becomes a source of resilience and inner strength, enabling individuals to navigate the challenges of Kali Yuga with a deeper sense of purpose. In conclusion, this verse imparts a timeless truth that holds particular relevance in the context of Kali Yuga. It invites individuals to transcend the transient aspects of existence and connect with the eternal reality that remains untouched by the temporal cycles. This understanding becomes a beacon of hope and stability, guiding individuals on their spiritual journey in the challenging times of Kali Yuga. Bhagavad Gita 8.21. In the context of Kali Yuga, where individuals are often entangled in the complexities and transience of material existence, this verse provides a beacon of hope and guidance. It introduces the concept of the unmanifested and the imperishable as the highest goal, the ultimate destination of spiritual realization. In the challenging times of Kali Yuga, characterized by a decline in righteousness and an increase in spiritual ignorance, individuals seek a way to transcend the cycle of birth and death. This verse offers a timeless truth, assuring that those who reach the unmanifested and imperishable state do not return to the cycle of samsara. It becomes a source of inspiration for those on the spiritual path, providing a clear goal beyond the ephemeral nature of the material world. The significance of this verse in Kali Yuga lies in its transformative potential. It encourages individuals to shift their focus from the transient aspects of life to the pursuit of the highest goal, the unmanifested and the imperishable. In an age marked by materialism and temporal distractions, this verse serves as a reminder of the eternal abode of the Supreme, representing the ultimate state or place of divine existence. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be found in a sincere seeker navigating the challenges of the age. In the pursuit of spiritual growth and liberation, the verse becomes a guiding principle, inspiring the seeker to transcend the transient and reach for the eternal. It instills a sense of purpose and direction, motivating individuals to prioritize the pursuit of the highest goal amid the distractions of Kali Yuga. In conclusion, this verse emerges as a timeless truth with profound relevance in the context of Kali Yuga. It serves as a guiding light, offering individuals the hope of transcending the cycle of birth and death by reaching the unmanifested and imperishable, the highest goal. This understanding becomes a source of strength and determination for seekers on the spiritual journey in the challenging times of Kali Yuga.
Bhagavad Gita 8.22. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse holds profound significance by providing a clear path for seekers in an age characterized by spiritual decline. The verse underscores the importance of unwavering devotion as the exclusive means to attain the Supreme Purusha, the highest divine personality. In Kali Yuga, where righteousness is diminished and the minds of individuals are easily distracted, devotion becomes a beacon of hope. This verse serves as a guiding principle, directing individuals to focus on a single-minded devotion to the Supreme. It emphasizes that, even in the midst of worldly distractions, genuine and steadfast devotion can lead one to the highest goal. The verse's relevance in Kali Yuga lies in its simplicity and universality. It offers a timeless and accessible approach to spirituality, reminding individuals that, regardless of external circumstances, sincere devotion remains the key to connecting with the divine. In an age marked by materialism and superficial pursuits, the message of devotion resonates as a potent remedy for spiritual seekers. An illustrative example of the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga can be seen in the life of a modern seeker facing the challenges of the age. Amid the chaos and distractions of contemporary life, the verse becomes a guiding light, urging the seeker to cultivate unwavering devotion as the primary focus of their spiritual journey. This example illustrates how the timeless wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita, encapsulated in this verse, continues to provide solace and direction to individuals in Kali Yuga. In conclusion, this verse stands as a beacon of guidance in the context of Kali Yuga, emphasizing the universal and timeless principle of unwavering devotion as the means to attain the supreme purusha. It inspires seekers to anchor their spiritual endeavors in the simplicity and purity of devotion, offering a transformative path in the midst of the challenges of the age. Bhagavad Gita 8.3. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse provides crucial insights into the temporal dynamics influencing the journey of a yogi. The verse underscores the significance of understanding specific times of departure, shedding light on whether a yogi attains liberation or undergoes reincarnation. This holds particular relevance in an age where distractions and spiritual challenges are prevalent. For seekers in Kali Yuga, navigating the complexities of time becomes essential in their quest for spiritual evolution. This verse serves as a guide, prompting individuals to delve into the intricacies of temporal influences on their spiritual practices. The verse encourages a deeper contemplation on the timing of one's departure, urging yogis to align their practices with auspicious moments for a more favorable outcome. An illustrative example could be a modern yogi in Kali Yuga seeking to deepen their spiritual practice. In their journey, understanding the specific times mentioned in this verse becomes a key consideration. This knowledge guides the yogi in optimizing their practices, ensuring they coincide with auspicious moments for a more effective and transformative experience. In conclusion, this verse holds relevance in Kali Yuga by offering insights into the temporal intricacies that shape the spiritual path of yogis. It prompts seekers to explore the nuances of time, aligning their practices with the opportune moments for spiritual advancement. In an age characterized by temporal challenges, this verse serves as a valuable tool for navigating the temporal dimensions of the spiritual journey.
Bhagavad Gita 8.24. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse serves as a beacon of hope and guidance for seekers. The symbolism of fire, light, and the bright fortnight signifies the importance of purity, enlightenment, and positive influences during the departure of a realized soul. In an age characterized by spiritual challenges, this verse provides aspirants with a roadmap for a propitious journey towards Brahman. The mention of the sun's northern course adds another layer of significance. In Kali Yuga, where darkness and ignorance prevail, the departure during the favorable northern path of the sun becomes a metaphor for transcending challenges and progressing towards higher knowledge. The verse encourages seekers to align themselves with positive influences and embark on their spiritual journey during auspicious times. As an example, consider a modern seeker navigating the complexities of Kali Yuga. This verse guides them to focus on purity, illumination, and positive influences in their spiritual practices. It prompts the aspirant to choose auspicious moments for significant milestones in their journey, symbolized by the sun's northern course. In conclusion, this verse holds relevance in Kali Yuga by offering spiritual aspirants a roadmap for an auspicious departure towards Brahman. It provides timeless wisdom, guiding seekers to infuse purity and positivity into their spiritual endeavors. Even in challenging times, the verse serves as an inspirational guide for those striving to overcome the hurdles of Kali Yuga and attain the transcendental reality of Brahman. Bhagavad Gita 8.25. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse conveys profound insights into the cyclical nature of a yogi's spiritual journey. The symbolism of smoke, night, and the southern course of the sun reflects the challenging and unfavorable conditions prevalent. In Kali Yuga, smoke represents the haze of ignorance, night symbolizes the spiritual darkness, and the southern course of the sun signifies the descending path of righteousness. In Kali Yuga, where spiritual practices are often hindered by materialistic influences and moral degradation, the verse encourages seekers to navigate through the challenging phases symbolized by smoke, night, and the southern course. The yogi, despite facing these adversities, strives to attain the lunar light, symbolizing spiritual enlightenment and transcendence. An example illustrating the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga could be a modern spiritual aspirant navigating a materialistic and chaotic world. The yogi faces the challenges represented by the symbolic elements, such as societal ignorance, smoke, spiritual darkness, night, and a declining moral compass, southern course. Despite these challenges, the aspirant perseveres in their spiritual practices, eventually attaining the lunar light of wisdom and returning cyclically to guide others. In essence, this verse serves as a timeless guide for seekers in Kali Yuga, encouraging them to persist in their spiritual pursuits despite unfavorable conditions. It underscores the cyclical nature of spiritual evolution and the potential for transcendence even in the midst of a spiritually challenging age.
Bhagavad Gita 8.6. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse addresses the perennial nature of the contrasting paths prevalent in the material world. The bright path signifies righteous conduct, virtuous actions, and spiritual growth, ultimately leading to liberation from the cycle of rebirth. Conversely, the dark path represents unrighteousness, ignorance, and attachment to material desires, resulting in the continuous cycle of birth and death. Kali Yuga is characterized by a prevalence of adharma unrighteousness, a decline in spiritual values, and a pursuit of material pleasures. In this age, individuals may find themselves traversing the dark path due to the challenges and distractions presented by the external world. However, the wisdom embedded in this verse serves as a timeless guide, reminding seekers of the enduring nature of these paths. An illustrative example highlighting the significance of this verse in Kali Yuga could be the contrast between a spiritually inclined individual and one engrossed in material pursuits. The former, following the bright path, practices dharma, engages in selfless service, and seeks spiritual knowledge, ultimately attaining liberation. In contrast, the latter, entangled in the dark path, prioritizes material success, indulges in selfish actions, and remains bound by the cycle of birth and death. In essence, this verse serves as a philosophical anchor in the tumultuous currents of Kali Yuga. It offers solace to those navigating the complexities of the age, guiding them to discern between the eternal paths and make choices that lead to spiritual emancipation. Despite the challenges of the era, the verse emphasizes the perpetual existence of these paths, providing aspirants with a timeless framework for understanding their journey in the material world. Bhagavad Gita 8.7. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse holds profound significance as it addresses the timeless challenge of navigating the dualities of life. The verse provides a universal principle that is particularly relevant in the age of Kali, characterized by a decline in spiritual values, increased materialism, and heightened distractions. In Kali Yuga, individuals may find themselves confronted with various paths, often leading to confusion and bewilderment. The verse serves as a beacon of wisdom, assuring seekers that understanding the eternal paths of righteousness and unrighteousness will prevent delusion. Knowledge of these paths helps individuals make informed choices, enabling them to adhere to righteous conduct and spiritual principles. An illustrative example in the context of Kali Yuga could be a person facing moral dilemmas and ethical challenges in their personal or professional life. By cultivating an understanding of the eternal paths through spiritual knowledge and yogic practices, such an individual can navigate the complexities of decision-making without succumbing to confusion. The clarity gained through yoga allows them to make choices aligned with righteousness and spiritual values. In essence, this verse serves as a timeless guide for individuals in Kali Yuga, encouraging them to embrace yoga and spiritual wisdom as a means to overcome bewilderment. By staying connected to the eternal paths and remaining steadfast in yoga, individuals can navigate the challenges of the current age with resilience and clarity, ultimately progressing on their spiritual journey.
Bhagavad Gita 8.8. In the context of Kali Yuga, this verse holds significant relevance, providing guidance on the most effective spiritual practice amid the prevalent challenges of the age. The verse highlights the transcendental nature of the yogic path and encourages individuals to prioritize yoga over other traditional practices. Kali Yuga is characterized by a decline in adherence to Vedic rituals, sacrifices, and austerities due to the predominant influence of ignorance and materialism. In this scenario, the verse serves as a beacon, guiding individuals to recognize the supremacy of yoga, understanding the fruit of merit derived from Vedic practices. A yogi consciously chooses the path of yoga which leads to the attainment of the supreme abode. The logical aspect in the context of Kali Yuga revolves around the efficiency and practicality of the yogic path. The verse implies that, in an age where adherence to Vedic rituals may be challenging, the universality and accessibility of yoga make it an ideal spiritual practice. Unlike some traditional practices that might be difficult to perform in the current social and cultural milieu, yoga is adaptable and can be embraced by people from all walks of life. An illustrative example in the context of Kali Yuga could be a sincere seeker facing challenges in engaging with traditional Vedic rituals due to time constraints, societal changes, or personal circumstances. Recognizing the teachings of this verse, the seeker may choose to prioritize yoga, aligning with the practical and timeless guidance offered in the Bhagavad Gita. By doing so, the seeker transcends the limitations of external practices and progresses on the path to the supreme abode. In essence, this verse provides a pragmatic approach for individuals in Kali Yuga, offering them the wisdom to discern and prioritize the most effective spiritual path. By understanding and embracing the yogic path, individuals can navigate the challenges of the current age and progress toward the ultimate spiritual goal.